Okay, let's dive right in. We're looking at something really quite new today.
Yeah, it's this merger, this convergence of live streaming and gambling that's, well, it's different.
Very different. The sources we've got really describe this kind of in-the-moment betting.
Exactly. It's not just betting on the game anymore. It's betting inside it as it happens.
Right, like the example in the material, it paints a clear picture. You're watching Twitch, maybe it's football.
Uh,
Striker gets the ball, heads for goal, and boom, a notification pops up.
right there on the screen overlay.
Asking you, will he score or miss? And you've got, what, 5 seconds to decide?
Just 5 seconds.
Oh.
That speed, that immediacy, that's the absolute core of this whole thing we're unpacking.
So our mission here, our deep dive, is to really get into these sources and figure out what this live interactive betting is all about.
What it is, yeah, how it actually works and, why it's suddenly getting so much attention.
Forget the old way of placing bets before a match starts. This is dynamic.
Totally. You're not just watching, you're betting with everyone else in the chat right alongside the streamer.
Reacting instantly to, well, whatever's happening on screen.
And the mechanics are pretty clever, actually. Betting platforms are making deals directly with streamers.
So the streamer's feed is linked to the betting system.
Essentially, yeah. It allows viewers to place these super quick micro bets that, expire almost immediately.
Timed perfectly with those high-stakes moments in the game or stream. That football example is spot on for that.
It really is. The bet only exists because of that specific action unfolding live.
And that speed, it turns you from just a viewer into like an active player.
Instantly. You're part of this shared experience, this collective gamble, wins, losses, it's all happening right there in the chat.
Which brings in that social element you mentioned.
Oh, massively. The sources really emphasize this. Peer pressure in the chat, the streamer's hype, it can all influence your split-second decision.
You see comments like, everyone's going over 2.5 goals, jump in, that kind of thing.
Exactly that. Don't be the one left out. That pressure is real.
Now, this speed and social pressure, it logically leads to something the sources highlight quite strongly, the addiction risk.
They flat out call it dangerously addictive.
And the reasoning behind that seems key.
It is. Because the adrenaline hit is doubled, isn't it? You've got the excitement of the game itself.
And then layered on top, this frantic race against the clock to get your bet in.
It just mashes entertainment and gambling together in a way that feels, well, quite seamless.
Which means decisions might be less about strategy and more about what? Momentum. Emotion.
All of the above. Plus that social influence we talked about. It shifts the focus away from calculated risk.
So it's not surprising the big platforms are keeping a very close eye on this. Twitch, the betting giants.
They see the potential, definitely. The sources mention unprecedented engagement, which sounds positive for them.
But there's a flip side.
The big one. Potentially unprecedented loss for the users. That's the other side of the coin they mention.
And interestingly, this has also sparked a kind of side hustle.
Yeah, a new form of digital hustle, as the sources put it. People becoming micro-tipsters.
So they stream themselves making these rapid-fire bets.
And essentially sell access, yeah. People pay to see their live betting decisions. It's a whole mini economy popping up.
Wow. Okay, so bringing it back to you, the listener, what's the takeaway here?
Well, if you're someone who bets, the sources basically scream caution. This speed requires serious awareness of your time, your money.
It's easy to get swept up.
Very. And if you create content, especially live streams, this is a trend to watch.
Yeah.
It could change how engagement and monetization work.
So the picture the sources paint of the future of betting, it's less Vegas casino floor.
And more like a streamer's bedroom setup, right?
Yeah.
Headset on, chat flying by with emojis, odds flashing up in real time, tied directly to the live action.
It's a potent mix.
That's the key takeaway, really. This powerful, maybe volatile blend of live entertainment, community buzz, and instant built-in gambling.
So here's something to think about. As these lines keep blurring between watching something fun, hanging out online, and making real-time financial bets, what does that actually mean for how we approach our free time, our communities, and, well, our relationship with risk in this digital world?